Taxman here. We're on episode 26, turn 27 of our Field of Glory Empires 10-player multiplayer game. So let's get started. I should have peace with Medea, and we'll should go a pretty quick turn as we just try to consolidate our gains and wait through the conquest malice of our new territories. No new messages, still in the white, which is very good. And have a positive token. Yeah, we had the positive token last turn. Nothing going on here. Yeah, that was the cooperation. Ended hostilities. Medea is at war with Bactria and still the Seleucids. Well, they're cooperating with the Athenae. That's interesting. I will look at that in a minute. I may not be able to deal with the emergency levy. No, I don't need to do that. Oh, nuts. I didn't want to do that. I need to move them out of the keep. I need to move them out of the keep. I have to remember that. Okay. Yeah, well, I already made peace, you idiot. You went from threatening me to now saying your war was just. How can they have cooperation and still own these militarily? I don't understand that. Oh, they're at war. Seleucids are at war with Medea. So is Medea cooperating with Antigones? Is that what I misunderstood? They're cooperating with Medea and they're at war with the Seleucids. All right, that's fine. Yeah, it's an objective, but it's not worth much. Severe earthquake. Oh, there's nothing there. This one at least doesn't have a negative modifier or a negative terrain feature or whatever, and it's still an objective, and it's part of the province. So I will, and it's got 2 people, so I will definitely take that. And then it's a matter of this province is okay. The Ivory Emporium is pretty nice. Requires road or better. Doesn't have any roads. I'll let him build that up. I'm not that interested in that province as I am. I mean, sure, I'm interested in it, but I want to get these 2 and fill this province out. And then this province, but that's Medea's itself. So we would have to conquer Medea. Or how's this province looking? Not bad, not great, not bad. Okay. Sell 300 metal for 500 gold. We might do that. I don't want to do the land tax while stuff is still suffering slave markets. We will buy up to 4 slaves. Nope. We will sell 1/4 of our slave population to slavers, but no more than 10. And we will gain 100 money for each such population sold. Regions with a lot of slaves tend to be selected first, but they don't need to have a slave market for the sale to occur. Or disperse slaves. Using this option, we'll disperse up to 10 slave populations from regions with at least 3 slaves to other regions having few slaves. Each slave market can redistribute 1 slave population, but the slave doesn't need to be in the region of that market. I think we're going to do this one. I mean, yeah, I'm going to just distribute the slaves out. And I think we'll sell metal. And how long is our peace? 2 more turns. Alright. I'm just going to send him down here for now. Just to sit on this province. If I go to war again, he can sit in here and block the Eastern Empire, Eastern portion of the Empire's army from showing up. What's this? Form the Persis Province. Okay, so we are now... Alright, let's go do our buildings. And alright, the revolt stuff went away. This would be less expensive if we sit it in the province. Yeah, we'll just sit it here. It's sitting on the province capital makes the army like what 25% less support, so we can use it to save some money. See, our money went positive, so we still have just conquered for 3 more turns. Religious trouble for 4 turns. It's an objective. Angry citizens for 7 turns. Just, yeah, it's just going to take a while before it becomes productive. Alright, they're building the... Yeah, it means I'm going to want some lumber around there. Do you have lumber? We've got stone cutter. Ooh, there's marble? Where's their marble? Salt. Wool, horses, coral. You've got marble. You have just become a target. Which means, yeah, this province was more important than this province, I guess. There's lead in here. NAFTA. I'm not sure what NAFTA does. Okay, yeah, this... There's a province. Yeah, this province is the next one to hit. Unless I just go after to crush Medea instead of Seleucus. But then that gives me that weird, that really long extension that can be vulnerable. But so eventually this just has to go to shore up the lines. I have to take a pause here. All right, I'm back. Hope you didn't have to wait too long. Haha. Okay, so he's building the smokehouse. He's building a smokehouse. 1 turn for the fishery. 3 turns for the salt house. One turn for the wheel maker. Yep, he's got the lumber. Just out of kicks, where are... There's lumber there. Is there any lumber? What's that? Nuts and seeds. No, we need a lumber somewhere around in here. Oh, he's got frankincense. Oh, that's nice. I forgot about that. And silver, and olive oil, and perfumes. Ah, really, 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 really nice. Yes. That frankincense is a big deal with the religious buildings. Okay, where were we? Yeah, the salt house, the wheels, another wheel. He should be getting the full. Yep. All right, let's go on to the yellow area. 2 places with open slots. He's got a stud coming. Yeah, you don't own you. You're not. You just finished the farm. Okay. Oh, he's going to start growing in pop, so that's cool. Pleasure house. Really? Okay. I really don't want charcoal. 4 food, 8 health. I guess we'll do the salt house. Market doesn't help. It generates negative money, actually, because it doesn't have all those other stuff. And it needs pottery. Yeah, I need pottery. Probably means I need to do some craft districts to get some of that stuff. All right, let's do the salt house, I guess. You finished the brickwork. Oh, I need stone around here. All right. So it's road. Another market. Smokehouse. I think I'm going to do the road. I mean the public works, or the path. You're working on a wheel, which means you need lumber up somewhere around up there. Got the orchard coming next turn. And a smokehouse there. And then these guys, 4 turns for ranch. We've got another pop here. A lot of unhappy people up here too. Which means I should probably produce one of these guys in case we need to go up here somewhere. Sit on some people. Six food, 8 health. I think we want the brickwork. And we got 2 people here now. Yay! And they still can't build anything. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right. What do we build here? We built brickwork here, giving us the full strength of that. So clear water or the path. Tannery. I've already got a tannery. 3 money, 4. All right, now let's do the clear water. One turn to the expansion. 2 turns for the monument. 6 turns for the road. What do we finish here? Cult site. Clay pit. Well, we already got stone elsewhere. Public bath is be nice. We've got only room for 2 more buildings right now. Maybe the stables, because can we build horses here? We can build chariots, but not the cavalry. I don't know. I don't know if I need stables just yet. This is a science building. It gives us a little bit of culture. Eventually it'll help later with other stuff. This is 10 turns for public bath, which would be nice as well. I really need more infrastructure here. I'm just going to recycle. All right, we got the fishery here, which means that this temple is going to be, yeah, it gets jumped up a lot. All right. Anyway, here. Already don't need the cotton. We have room for 3 more slots. Cult site would be nice. This would be nice. The regional roads would be nice. Tools. A single number of structure would produce more. Expected base changes. Equipment 5. Slot usage is 0. So this is an upgrade. Yeah, this is upgrades the blacksmith. It's going to cost me 10 money. I think we're going to do the roads first. That or the, actually I'm going to do the cult site. That's 4 turns for that temple. 1 turn for the brick. What do we got here? Yeah, the center of the piece thing. We got 1 turn for the trading tents. That's going to add 13 money. One turn for the market. We'll add 9 money, so that will help the money. Probably take some guys out of money maybe, and 6 turns for the road. Where do we finish here? The shepherd house. Okay, and we got room for 3 more slots. Really? I don't want stone. I don't need stone down here. I could do the theater, though. Yeah. Okay, that's not helping to make it go any faster. And one turn for the farm. Which means I may get rid of the shepherd house or something. Let me see the... that's wool. There's wool over here. There's wool over here. So I could eventually remove this if I need to build, if I need a new building. And that is my turn. You're reasonably in the white zone, and legacy wise we're in the top 7, nowhere near Sparta and stuff, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll grow, get bigger. And now my advice for those that die is declare that, well, you know what, let's take a quickie look around. Pontus hasn't grown. Dacia has gotten big. Epirus is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I got this one too, 6. Sparta's only got 3. They must have some nice buildings to give them all that. Military academy, weapons manufacturer, king's palace. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's going on over here? Macedonia is beating up on Thracia, as are Lysimachos. Carthage is eating Sicily. And Ptolemaic is growing up into Syria, and he's got Cyprus. And Nubia is all but gone. Who's this? Desert Independent. Okay. And over here in Arabia, actually, my interest in taking this is lessened because I have frankincense elsewhere. All right, that's that. Anyway, now my advice for those that die is declare the pennies on your eyes. Taxman out.